Oh, hi there. If you're a resident of British Columbia, you will know that Christie Clark uh, has won another term as premier. Um, a lot of people took this vote very seriously. They wanted people to go out and do it. They wanted people to vote, and they took this issue very seriously. I did not go out and vote. Um, I don't think it has much to do with the process. Um, Chrissy Clark, no doubt, has friends in high places, and although a lot of people don't like her, and don't get me wrong, she is a bitch, a money-minded, uh, so kindergartners into slavery for the right price type of bitch. But the thing is, there was it was kind of predictable that she would win again. She's got a minority government, so that's something to take into consideration. And BC Liberals are different from the Liberals of all of Canada. There's differences that I don't know. Don't ask me. All I know is they're different. They're not exactly the same. Um, That is not really that bothersome, really. I mean, obviously, offhand, I would prefer someone else won. I don't even know the name of who was running against her. I mean, I've seen the name and I know what he looks like, but I couldn't even be bothered to Google it. Like, I just don't care because there are other things that are going on. Uh, did everyone forget about Moab? The mother of all bombs? Do people do you need to be reminded of these things? That's, a significant thing that happened. Uh, I believe the Americans said something like 90 Taliban soldiers were killed, but nobody can verify that, of course. Nobody who isn't above lying to people for whatever reason. Whether because they have no choice, because they enjoy doing it, because that's what their best strategy of confronting the public is, or whatever. Um, the fact of the matter is, um, there are important things that do happen on a regular basis, and Christy Clark, she's a nobody. I bet she's never even met Donald Trump. She probably met Justin Trudeau. Probably could Google that really easy. There's probably even a video if she has met him on YouTube. But I highly doubt that Chrissy Clark has actually met Donald Trump. I remember Jim Pattison saying he had never had business dealings directly with Donald Trump. And, he's a billionaire, big time businessman. And if he didn't have any business dealing with him, then he hasn't met him. And it goes to show you what playing field people are actually on. Um, like a lot of people would be, absolutely stunned to see someone like Christy Clark walking in the street or anything like that. But to see someone like Donald Trump walking in the street, completely different. And Donald Trump, he's put off the image he ideally wouldn't want, but one that suits his political persona. Is that he's shown as people not liking him. Like there was that little black girl who was like, "You're a disgrace to this country," right to Trump's face. I don't think Trump cared. I think probably in his head he was laughing or something. But nobody does that around Christy Clark, and if you do that, then I don't know what will happen, but it wouldn't be good. whatever it is. Um, yeah, but getting back to significant things happening in the world and then just sort of getting forgotten about, that people need to be reminded. It's like September 11th, for example. It happened quite a while ago, uh, 16 years ago, and people would have forgotten. If it isn't remembered every year, if there aren't conspiracy theories about why it was fake, um, if you weren't near or around or had family members or friends uh, within the vicinity of it, the memory isn't etched in your head. And if it isn't, then in your day-to-day life, you'll find things that, will occupy your mind and your thoughts. And unless you're stupid, of course, but most people find things to occupy their time with. And if the news, the media, and all that didn't bring this to light every September 11th or whatever, it would be forgotten about. On September 11th, people would just go on with their day like nothing happened. That's the same with World War II. That's the same with the Cold War and Vietnam and all these things. They're real important things, and it's just like how quickly people forget. It's a generational thing. You forget over the generations of stuff happening, which is a main reason why I prefer the idea of hard copies of particular movies or media or whatever, um, because then it's there. It's not going away. But in the future, if you have to buy everything on the internet to watch, A, you don't really own it. They can take it away whenever they want. And B, they can make it disappear. And you may remember it, but if you've only seen that bit of media once or twice, it'll go on the back of your head and it'll go further and further back. And then as the new generations come along, they will not have that experience. And that memory will be forgotten. Will never truly forgotten because the powers that be keep every piece of media that's ever created. So every YouTube video, no matter how stupid and humdrum and boring it is, I mean, I'm sure it all gets stacked in a big giant vault of labeled pure waste of time crap. But the fact of the matter is, you make a YouTube video, permanent record of yourself. And if they're any good, then perhaps you can make small contribution to not just society and people's mindset if they watch your videos or not, but you show human development. What was a 30-year-old male's perspective of the events around him in 2017? What did he remember? What were his opinions on things? These are things I would like to discuss. Um, there are certain points that I bring up that are not conversation pieces, even on conspiracy websites. So you get these people on conspiracy websites who come up with these outlandish theories, and yet they have the nerve, the hypocrisy to dismiss what I have to say just because they didn't think of it, because they're too preoccupied with their theories. And the fact is, even though I don't agree with them, they're serving a purpose. They're reminding people of these events. Okay, it's a bit slanted and it's giving people the wrong perspective of things, but at least the memory is still there. And if the memory is still there, then somebody with a contradictory opinion can show up and offer a different opinion at some time. Because I refuse to just watch something, not understand what I'm watching, and then be controlled by that media, that limited source of information. Anyway, I could talk longer, I'd like to, but I can't because my computer has a tendency to crash, and this new camera, although nice, the videos actually have bigger megabyte, they take up more space, and it's my computer's no good. My new one has not arrived yet, so I'm gonna have to end this video before my computer just shuts off because it's been crashing like crazy. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a good one.